Hello, hello, Carlos, can you hear me? Lydia?
Yes, teacher, good evening. I can hear
Good
you
evening.
clearly.
Perfect. I think I'm using the same headsets and I was concerned, but I think it's working. So I'm going to share just let's see. Yeah.
Good
I'm gonna
evening.
Hello, good evening. How are you today?
Yes, yeah, fine.
Excellent.
And you, teacher?
I'm great. Ready.
Very good.
Welcome. Yes. Welcome to today's class. We are going to practice. Can you see my screen?
Yeah, teacher.
Perfect. So now we have the phrase for today that is never give up. Great things take time. What do you understand? Never give up. Great things take time. Mhm. Never give up. Great things take time. What do you understand? Mhm. Carlos or Lydia first?
Yeah, ladies first.
Ladies first. Okay. So Lydia is going to be first.
I I think try project, a personal project, and search answer of 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 why of uh, take the problem and the life, but try and never give up.
Okay, excellent. So it means trying like the games, right? The video games. They say, try it again. Try it again. That's what they say in the video games, right? So that
Yeah.
is important. Yes, perfect. Aplausos. Amazing. Now we have Carlos Serrano. Go ahead.
Okay. Never give up for me means you need to be patient because you don't have to be in a hurry. Great things take time. That's what I understood about this sign. And life goes on and you will get what you want, but it takes time. That's it, teacher.
Okay, excellent. So it is going, I need to be patient, in other words, right? I need to be patient and then continue working constantly. And at the end, I'm going to get what I want. Okay, perfect.
For
Especially if we apply.
example,
Mhm.
study English.
Yeah,
Try,
that's what I
try.
was going to say. Okay, perfect. A perfect example, right? Practice, practice, practice. That will be working, and little by little.
Little by little. Yeah.
Perfect. Excellent. Applause for you. Amazing. Now we are going to practice. Pronounce. Well, first, before the pronunciation, we have the tongue twister. She sells seashells by the seashore. Uh-huh.
She sells seashells by the seashore.
Excellent. She sells seashells by the seashore. Huh, Lydia?
She sells seashells by the seashore.
Okay, she sells seashells by the seashore.
She sells seashells by the seashore.
She sells
She sells
seashells
seashells
by the
by the
seashore.
seashore.
Okay, she sells seashells by the seashore.
She sells seashells by the seashore.
Excellent. Ooh, amazing. What about Carlos?
She sells seashell by the seashore.
Faster.
She sells seashell by the seashore.
Ooh, excellent. Applauses for you. Now, we are going to have the game that we have. It is for practicing grammar. To put into practice grammar, we are going to open the game. And it's in quizzes where I can see your how much you have advanced. It has a little bit of everything. So it means that it's kind of a review of the different things that we have been studying. It's a review of the different topics that we have been studying in all the levels, so in all the modules, okay? So I'm going to send here the link. Let's generate the link. Okay. Can you see the link, guys?
Yeah, teacher.
Perfect. Could you send it in WhatsApp group, please? So everybody can have access when they get inside the class.
Sorry, teacher.
Can you send it to WhatsApp group?
Mm. Okay. I send the quiz and the WhatsApp.
Please. Yes, please.
Okay.
The link.
Okay.
That would be great for everybody to see it. Okay, we have Carlos Antonio. Marcela, thank you very much. We have it. Woo. Okay, let's get inside so everybody can get access easily. Now let's start. We are going to start, just let me click on it. Okay. We start in 5. No. Now, yes. We start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. Brian, Christopher, please, can you get inside the game? Brian? Brian? The link is in WhatsApp, Brian, so you can get inside. The link is in WhatsApp.
Good evening.
Okay, I think we have finished. Let's see who are the winners. We have Josue Ayala is in the first place. Amazing. But we are waiting for Yancy. That's why the platform hasn't given me the final results. Not yet. Yeah, she finished now. Okay, let's end the game and then we are going to get the winners, 3 winners. Let's see. Josue Ayala, the first place. Applauses. Amazing. Second place, Omar Sigüenza. I'm changing your name. No, Omar Sigüenza. Okay, applauses. And the third place, Carlos Antonio Serrano. Applauses. That's amazing. And here we have the accuracy, which means the points that you got. So Josue Ayala, 25 points. Omar, 23. And Carlos, 20. That's amazing. Now, we are going to continue with the next. This is a little bit of this, guys. When we are talking and when we are writing, it is important to use connectors. That is a way to call them. One of the famous connectors is the coordinating conjunctions, and they are called the name. When I say, for example, Jonathan Alexander Tovar, when I say Beatriz Venado, when I say Omar Sigüenza, when I say Brian Christopher, is the real name, right? The legal name. So the legal name of these words is coordinating conjunctions, but we call them fanboys or connectors. So why fanboys? Because we have the F for the A and then N nor B, but O or Y, yet, S, so. We have examples here. I'll go to the library for I love to read. For, in this case, can be substituted by because, gives a reason. Anna likes to read and write. The virus cannot live in immunized individuals, immunized individuals, nor in nature. But she objected at first. She objected at first, but finally submitted. As you can see here, we have objected is something negative, and then finally submitted is affirmative, because when you submit this, because you sent it, or you kind of accept it, or it's an option, right? So we have here, you're going to have a little brother or sister. Then we have the weather was cold, yet bright and sunny. Or the weather was stormy or rainy, well, yet bright and sunny for some moments. I know you must be tired, so I will let you rest. So is a result. Now, do you have questions about this, guys?
Teacher,
Yes.
teacher, in that case, in the word yet,
Mhm.
we could substitute yet with and then, for example, the weather was cold and then bright and sunny. It's not the same sense.
No,
No.
no, it's like still could be. Was
Still.
cold, yeah, and still was bright and sunny. Mhm.
Okay.
But we can look for synonyms right now. Synonyms for yet. Synonyms, we can have so, because it's kind of a result. Yes, that is the one. Even, because it's kind of a contrast. But in different cases, right? So those are the ones that we can use.
Okay.
Even and so. It's like when we say, yeah, because we are having a contrast actually, right? It was cold.
Yeah, contrast.
Yes, it was cold,
And
but still it was bright and sunny. That would be kind of. Is it better now?
yes, thank you.
You're welcome. Now we are going to, this is a conjunction, right? A synonym. We are going to, another one that we can use talking about yet is also. It's a contrast. It's a contrast, definitely. So we have although, but in that case, we are going to have it at the beginning. Although the weather was cold, it was bright and sunny. Yeah. So in this case, we are going to practice this with the following game. In this case, we are going to work in groups, and I'm going to send the link here on the chat. Get inside the link and you are going to see this. You're going to play, putting in order the words that we have here. Actually, in order, when you put in order the words, you have a sentence, right? So do you have questions about how this activity? You just drag, look. If you're working on the cell phone, you need to do it with your finger. If you're doing with in the computer, you need to click with the mouse, and then you're going to drag, look, keeping the click, hold, okay? Do you have questions about this?
No,
Question?
sure.
No questions, okay. Let's work on this right now. And we are going to have 7 minutes. Let's see how many we can create then, or finish in 7 minutes. Let's go. Have you finished, guys? Yeah? Now we are going to listen to the first group. What did you understand? Which are the four customers' experiences that the video was talking about? Group
It
number
was
one?
to immerse in experience, personalization, conscious experience, and authenticity.
Okay, something else that we remember from the video? What about another person from the same group?
Juanca.
Okay. I think improving ways to do marketing in order to be adaptive to the new generations and technology use.
Okay, applauses. Excellent. What about, what was the first one? I didn't see the microphone.
It was me.
Carlos, right?
Carlos.
Yes, the group, okay. Yes, so now, let's listen in, there is an interview, so let's listen in. You're going to give me the answers from A and B.
Page 34, Exercise 9. Listening. A pleasant trip. Part A. Listen to an interview with a spokeswoman from the London Visitors Centre. Number the topics she discusses in the correct order from 1 to 4.
What should people do to make their trip to London pleasant?
Well, don't try to do too much in a short time. That's very important. You should start planning before you get here. You ought to decide in advance which sites you most want to see.
Is it easy to get around on public transportation?
Oh yes, there are buses, trains, the metro, taxis. There are plenty of options. But you ought to go online and investigate. There are websites that will show you the best route to get where you want to go. Oh, and don't be afraid to ask questions. Even British visitors have to ask for help when they come here. You'll find that people from London are happy to help. They like welcoming visitors to their city and are willing to give directions.
I see. And is London a safe city for tourists?
It's safer than many cities in the world. But just like in any big city, you should still be careful. For example, don't go off on your own, especially at night. And never carry much cash on you.
One last thing. Is it an expensive city to visit?
Yes, it can be, but there are a lot of places in the city where you don't have to spend a lot of money. If you're a student, you should bring your student ID card with you. That way, you can get a discount at museums and galleries.
Is there anything else you'd like to add?
Yeah, just that most people have a great time when they come to London, and I'm sure you will too.
Page 34, Exercise 9. Listening. A pleasant trip. Part A. Listen to an interview with a spokeswoman from the London Visitors Centre. Number the topics she discusses in the correct order from 1 to 4.
What should people do to make their trip to London pleasant?
Well, don't try to do too much in a short time. That's very important. You should start planning before you get here. You ought to decide in advance which sites you most want to see.
Is it easy to get
What is the answer for number one? What is the first topic?
Planning a
And in
trip.
a trip,
Planning a trip, okay. And what is the piece of advice that she's saying, or she's giving? Nope. Let's listen.
You need to go
Around on
online and investigate.
Okay.
public transportation?
No, that
Oh,
is the
yeah.
second one. Let's listen to the
Page
first.
34. Exercise 9. Listening. A pleasant trip. Part A. Listen to an interview with a spokeswoman from the London Visitors Centre. Number the topics she discusses in the correct order from 1 to 4.
What should people do to make their trip to London pleasant?
Well, don't try to do too much in a short time. That's very important.
Mhm. What is the piece of advice?
Don't try to do much in a short time.
Okay, okay. That's why she
I-
says that it's important to be planning. Yeah. And then, next.
You should start planning before you get here. You ought to decide in advance which sites you most want to see.
Is it easy to get around on public transportation?
Oh, yes. There are buses, trains, the metro, taxis. There are plenty of options. But you ought to go online and investigate. There are websites that will show you the best route to get where you want to go.
Okay. What is the answer for number 2? What is the second topic?
Public transportation.
Transportation.
Okay, excellent. And what about the piece of advice? Mm-hmm.
Search
online.
the information in the internet.
Yes, go online and search for the information. Yes. To get the nearest or the easiest way to get it. Next.
Oh, and don't be afraid to ask questions. Even British visitors have to ask for help when they come here. You'll find that people from London are happy to help. They like welcoming visitors to their city and are willing to give directions.
I see. And is London a safe city for tourists?
It's safer than many cities in the world. But just like in any big city, you should still be careful. For example, don't go off on your own, especially at night. And never carry much cash on you.
What is the number 3?
Safety.
Okay. So, and what is the piece of advice?
You don't have to go out, especially alone by night.
Okay, at night now. Okay, next.
One last thing. Is it an expensive city to visit?
Yes, it can be, but there are a lot of places in the city where you don't have to spend a lot of money. If you're a student, you should bring your student ID card with you. That way, you can get a discount at museums and galleries.
Is there anything else you'd like to add?
Yeah, just that most people have a great time when they come to London, and I'm sure you will too.
Okay, what is the number 4?
Money.
Money, right? And what is the piece of advice that she gives?
If you're a student, always bring your ID for a discount.
Excellent, yes. So, we are going to get to the next listening. This is a conversation, and I want to make it. Yeah, that's okay. I think you can see it, right? Can you
Unit
read it?
6. Sure.
Can you read it?
Yes, teacher.
No, I need to make it smaller. Yeah. Oops, yes. Let's listen.
I'll do it. Page 36. Exercise 2. Conversation. I'll turn it off. Part A. Listen and practice.
Please turn down the TV. I have to study.
I'm sorry. I'll turn it down.
It's still too loud.
All right, I'll turn it off. I'll go watch the show in my room.
Thanks.
No problem.
This place is such a mess. Rodrigo, your clothes are all over the place.
They're not mine. And these books are yours, actually. Why don't you put them away?
I'm sorry. I guess I'm kind of nervous about my exam tomorrow.
That's okay. I know how you feel. Those exams drive me crazy, too.
Okay, two winners. Let's get to winners. Guys, let's get to winners.
I'll do it.
Me too.
Okay, go ahead, please.
Please turn down the TV. I have to study.
I'm sorry, I'll turn it down.
It's still too loud.
All right, I'll turn it off. I'll go watch this show in my room.
Thanks.
No problem.
This place is such a mess, Rodrigo. Your clothes are all over the place.
They're not mine, and these books are yours, actually. Why don't you put them away?
I'm sorry. I guess I'm kind of nervous about my exam tomorrow.
That's okay. I know how you feel. Those exams drive me crazy too.
Perfect, applauses, amazing. So now let's switch, please. Switch roles.
Okay. Please turn down the TV. I have to study.
I'm sorry. I'll turn it down.
It's still too loud.
All right. I'll turn it off. I'll go watch this show in my room.
Thanks.
No problem.
This place is such a mess. Rodrigo, your clothes are all over the place.
They're not mine, and these books are yours. Actually, why don't you put them away?
I'm sorry. I guess I'm kind of nervous about my exam tomorrow.
That's okay. I know how you feel. Those exams drive me crazy too.
Perfect, applauses. This is very easy, right? Okay, now we are going to listen. Let's listen to the rest of the conversation. What complaints do Nolan and Rodrigo have about Ken? That's the person that said, I'm sorry, those are my books. Okay, let's listen.
Page 36. Exercise 2. Part B. Listen to the rest of the conversation. What complaints do Nolan and Rodrigo have about Ken?
Whose clothes are these anyway?
They must be Ken's. He never puts his clothes away.
He never puts anything away, you mean? He's so messy. There was a pile of dirty dishes in the sink this morning. He just leaves them there. He never washes his dishes.
We have to sit down and find a way to divide the work around here. We are all messy and lazy, actually.
You know what? I'm beginning to miss home.
Do you have the answer? Let's listen. Uh-huh.
They think he's messy.
He's messy, right?
Yeah.
What else? Let's listen.
Page 36. Exercise 2. Part B. Listen to the rest of the conversation. What complaints do Nolan and Rodrigo have about Ken?
Whose clothes are these anyway?
They must be Ken's. He never puts his clothes away.
He never puts anything away, you mean? He's so messy. There was a pile of dirty dishes in the sink this morning. He just leaves them there. He never washes his dishes.
We have to sit down and find a way to divide the work around here. We are all messy and lazy, actually.
You know what? I'm beginning to miss home.
So what are the two complaints?
That he doesn't like to wash the dishes.
Yes, okay. Perfect. Now,
They have to divide the work.
that is a suggestion, right? Yes. Now, Let's open the book, please. Open the book with this practice. It is page 37. Page 37, right? I need a volunteer for reading. We are talking about the way that we are going to pronounce it before. I mean, yesterday we were saying that there are two pronunciations. That is the and the other one that is the. And when are we going to use this one? That's the rules that we are going to have here. Even though this is basic, it is just a reminder. So, a volunteer. I need a volunteer for reading, please.
Me, teacher.
Go ahead, Beatriz, please. The use of a noun, the use the plus a noun.
Use the plus a noun when the header, the reader already has a reference of the noun you are referring to. Use the plus count noun to express that the noun is specific as opposite to general. Augmented reality has the ability to blur the boundaries. Uy, qué raro. Between the physical and digital worlds, the business that win the battle of customer service can again a competitive advantage. The availability to offer a self-services approach to customers is very important.
The ability.
The ability
Ability to.
Okay. Ability to. The ability to offer a self-service approach to customers is very important. 2017 will be the year of technology and customer service. The term zero article is used to refer to the case when a noun is not preceded by an article, an, or that. No article, zero article is used with proper nouns, mass nouns, and plural count nouns where the reference is general, not specific. Customer are now more tech savvy. Customers in general, non-specific customers. Artificial intelligence can change the shopping. Enhance the shopping.
Yes.
Más noun.
Más noun.
Más noun.
Yes. So in this case, we have consumers, right? Consumer. We have zero article when well, we use these articles definite and indefinite for nouns, right? In order to specify that is one, or that is plural, or that is none, that we don't have is neutral. So in some cases, we are not going to need it. And we are going to use the when it is already specified before. It means that the listener, the person that is listening to me, or the reader already knows, right? Because it has a reference. And we have the examples here. Now, when it's without, well, here is the structure, right? The plus a noun, or the plus countable noun. And we have here zero article. We are going to use it when we don't need to use it. That is the term that we say it when it's something general and it's not specific, right? Like mass nouns, it says here. No, it's not the consumers in this case. We say consumers are now more tech savvy. Artificial intelligence, we don't say that. That's why it is like that. Also, when we say in here, social robots or the social robot, what is the correct? Or when we say in the customer service, social robots already work in the customer service.
It's correct.
Is that correct?
No, in customer service.
In customer. Social robots already work in customer service. Yes. We don't need to say in the customer service.
Yeah,
What about here? The technology has changed the way that businesses interact with customers.
it's correct.
Correct? The technology has changed.
Only
Or
technology?
only technology because it's in general, right? Technology. When I say, for example, it's the same. Businesses are taking full advantage of the smartphone revolution.
Business.
Businesses,
I
are
think
taking
so.
full advantages of the smartphone revolution. Is that okay?
It's okay.
Yeah, in this case, yes, because it's something
Yes,
specific.
it's a
The
product.
smartphone, yes, and it's the revolution of that product, like
Okay.
how it's been evolving. Through mobile or mobile apps, the retailers send customers real-time information about the products and offers. Through
Through
mobile,
mobile apps, retailers.
yes, perfect. And in the other one about the
Is it
products,
correct or
yes.
not? And the four?
This one, we need to delete this one, retailers
Okay,
and
okay,
customer.
okay, okay.
And in here, the products, yes, because it's
Yeah,
something specific about the products and all. And what? I
okay.
need to move this and offers. Then we have the big data or data and analytics is changing how the businesses operate and communicate with customers. The big data,
Only big data.
big data analytics.
Analytics.
And in analytics, yes. I was just saying until here, right?
Yeah.
Yes, analytics, actually, yes, with R. Analytics. So it's the big data or just
I
big data
think
analytics?
only big data, but I don't know.
It's
I'm
changing
not
how
sure.
the businesses. Is this specific or this? Nice.
I think
Which
big
one is
data
this?
analytics is general and the businesses is specific.
It's changing how the businesses operate. So this one is general.
Maybe only businesses.
How business operate and communicate. Mhm.
Yeah, because all I think refers all the businesses in general.
Mhm. We don't need them. Even though it's going to be understandable, but we don't need it. Big data, the big data analytics. Okay, so what is the answer then? Guys? What do you think?
The big data analytic is changing how businesses operate and communicate with customers.
So for you, this is a specific,
Yeah,
right?
the big analyst. Yeah.
Because we are talking about big data. If we say big data analytics is changing, yeah, this sounds better if we say that this is a specific. And then what is general is business. So we need to delete this one, right?
Both of them.
This one, no, this one.
Okay.
Okay.
Then we have they continually gather and analyze. No, not they. They continually gather and analyze the data to improve the experience. They continually gather and analyze the data to improve
Only
the
data.
They continually gather and analyze data to improve experience or to improve the experience. They continue to gather and analyze data to improve the experience.
Yeah, the experience is specific.
Specific, and data is the general information they have. Okay.
Yeah.
So it says when it is unnecessary. That's what we are going to call for a day. Please do it and remember to work on unit 3 and 4, guys. Unit 3 and 4 in the classroom. Classroom in the platform. And we are going to finish soon, guys. We are going to finish soon. So let's see, tomorrow we are going to have another practice. And for today, we are going to call it for a day. Have a great night. Sweet dreams. Bye, guys.
Good
Bye.
night. Bye.
Bye.
Have a great night. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.